Hi, do you think of making your life and business exceptionally meaningful? Then jump on our show. My name is Oleg Konovalov, and I'm an author of The Vision Code and The Fisherman's Path to Leadership, and named the Da Vinci of Visionary Leadership. And we will have a great conversation with Beata is about how to create a vision for your life and business, how to get into the really next level and be supportive and be spiritually rich. It's all about energy that you will have for entire life. Don't miss this.
And hello, fabulous person. Beate Gillette here. I am the host of the Business Growth Architect Show, and I want to welcome you to today's episode where we discuss how to navigate strategy and spirituality to achieve time and financial freedom. Truly successful people have learned how to master both a clear intention and a strategy to execute that in a spiritual practice that will help them to stay in alignment and on purpose. Please enjoy the show and listen to what our guest today has to say about this very topic. Welcome back. Beate Gillette here, the host of the Business Growth Architect. And today we are going to talk to Oleg Konovalov, and we're going to talk about the vision code, the fisherman's path, spirituality, strategy. And we will be talking a lot about vision and why having a clear vision in your life will help you to overcome trauma and a lot of these other things that are constantly in your way of achieving that type of personal success you are striving for. Oleg, I'm so excited to have you on the show. Welcome.
Beata, thank you very much. The topic is so hot and I love it. Thank you.
We'll do our best. So, Oleg, for somebody who does not know who you are, will you tell them a little bit about yourself, where you are, what you do, and how do you help your clients solve their problems?
Right. I'm just across the pond from you. I'm in the UK at Birmingham. Right. My key area is vision and vision leadership. And I spent, a lot of years in the fishing industry. Therefore, I I don't believe much in theory. I believe in practical solutions. And therefore, whatever I do or help companies or private clients, it's all about practice. It's all about empowering people to be the masters of the future. Very simple. In a formal way, I'm number one in the world in the field of vision. But it puts a lot of responsibility on my shoulders.
Well, I actually would like to talk a little bit about vision. So, as a vision expert, what is so important about the vision? And I'm asking this question specifically in one context. I want to give a little bit more context to our listeners. Because one of the things that when people come to consultants, coaches like you and me, the first question we always ask them is, what do you want? And oftentimes we get a very fuzzy description of things that they don't want, maybe a little bit of what they want, but it's really vague. So how does a vision drive outcome?
Vision gives a meaning to your life and to your business. And therefore, it immediately elevates you into much higher position. And this demands strength, appropriate mindset, but it allows you to be in command of a huge space, where you're taking as a huge market share, or whether you're living a happy life. But it all comes to a very simple understanding. Many people are trying to crawl at any cost to just a higher position in the corporate world. Then they are reaching a point, and this point is not shareable, it's not transferable, it doesn't have that room for growth. Vision is a space, and in that space, it will define your energy, it will inspire you, it would make you a much greater person, and of course, much stronger person. Here's the difference. You want to reach just a point, but if you want to create a space, one of the definitions of vision is when you want to create something when you have nothing at hand. Not to have something. Because when you want to reach a point, you want to have. But if you want to create something tremendous, that's about vision. And in this space, you are in command.
To me, isn't that like already one of the most important principles of spirituality, the energetic vibration that we're creating? How is that connected?
It's not just connected. Both stand together. One of the first questions I'm always asking my potential clients is, do you believe in something except yourself? I'm not a judge. Someone believes in God, in Allah, I don't know. I'm not a judge. Into the universe, into the universal love, that's great. But if people don't believe in anything except themselves, they're purely nourishing their ego. But if you believe in something great, you will get that response from the universe, from the external world, from whoever you believe. It's one thing. Vision, as we said, every space is about energy, productive energy, positive energy, and it's directly linked to spirituality. If you don't have that energy, it's not a vision. It doesn't inspire you. It just makes you feel tired because it's huge. It sucks, but in a good way. If we're talking what is vision, vision is energy. And let's put it in a way that is more appropriate for the most people in the corporate world. They're all trained about time management. Vision is about energy management because you're responsible for quality thinking, which is energy. You're about to leading people. It's about energy of people, not about number of people I'm leading. Right? It's all about how you committing yourself to something great and very important. So energy and spirituality, they go hand in hand. You can't separate them.
I mean, yes, this is the whole purpose of the show, is to get this idea clearly across. That I always have this one quote from Princess Leia, and I'm sure that I get the quote all wrong, but there's a moment when gets all mad at Han Solo, and she says, "If money is all you want, money shall be all you get." And I think that what I'm hearing you say, Oleg, is that your personal vision for yourself is to help other people to see more or to see beyond.
You see, on the last breath, how do we think how much money do we have? It's all about meaning. And in a simple way, you can't buy a meaning with money. You must create it. You must build it yourself and make it much more valuable. And this is about vision. People are coming to you not because of money, but because of meaning and value that you're sharing. Money is call it a byproduct of a value created for others.
Tell us a little bit more about that, because I think this is a very important concept. I think many people have a challenge to understand how the vision drives the value, drives the financial aspect of success, because they believe that money is the goal and that the other things are the vehicles to get there, right? I mean, I think about CEOs that are, sequestered for a weekend to come up with a vision and the mission statement. But it's not as a vision statement as I hear you talk about, because what you're talking about is almost like purpose and
Oh,
vision.
yeah, yeah. Because you see, vision is not a statement. Because I never heard a statement with some kind of an inspirational power behind it. I got something from my little son to show the difference. He is a space, multi-dimensional space. And every facet of that space, if we would think that this is a vision, reflects the value created for others. I will do this, 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 and this. These are my promises, those values. And through those values created for others, I'm generating money, outcome, result, whatever. But people, they're not just paying because I offer them an ice cream. No, I'm solving their grand problems to some extent. And therefore, vision is a space of value.
And you're holding up a rubric
Yeah,
cube. So for those who are listening to this podcast on an audio
yeah,
version only.
it's a space, and every facet of this space reflects the value that you create. And therefore, if it's tremendous, imagine you are in control of a huge market space. You have a vision for it. And therefore, every market customer who sees that value pays you money. But if they don't see that value because you're not offering any real value, they're not paying. It's a dead end game.
So somebody now that's listening to the show is listening to you talking about vision. How can they recognize on whether or not the vision that they have is the type of vision you talk about? Because they go like, well, I have my vision statement on my website. I've done this exercise. I
Cool.
don't need to listen to this.
Oh, yeah, believe me, I hear those words. almost every day. The definition is very simple. We can't live a purpose as a legacy. We can't live our goals as a legacy. We can't live our mission statements as a legacy, but we could live a vision as a legacy to the next generations within your company or within your family. For instance, we remember about vision of Steve Jobs or Nelson Mandela, but we hardly remember their goals. And I don't remember them jumping on stages and saying, hey, I have that mission statement. So if you have a true vision, you could leave it as a legacy. But if it's just a statement, stick it to yourself. Who cares? It's your promise. It's not the promise of your children or your colleagues who would work for your company like within a few years. No, it's your promise. Another thing, people talk about statements. You can have a mission statement, some kind of a short line or longer line, but in a good sense, vision is so dynamic, therefore, it's always a vision message. It's always a verb of action. It's not a statement of facts. We're the best in the industry. Who cares? So think, we're helping people with such solutions. We're making their life better. And therefore, it will be always dynamic message.
So what I'm hearing you say, Oleg, is that as a business owner, now when I'm hearing this, it's almost like I feel you encouraging me to feel an emotion when I say this. Is this a correct statement?
There are 6 key elements in every vision. Stimulus, in other words, value for others. If it's really valuable, they will respond immediately because it's always scalable. It's scalability. It's spotlight who takes responsibility, not only the visionary himself, but all involved. It's about scanning being relevant. It's about simplicity, but what's important, it's about passion. Vision is a strong emotion itself. Therefore, it attracts many people. It's like a huge magnet. And if people don't feel that you're putting your heart, your emotions into it, they wouldn't believe in it because you can't fake true passion.
Oh, that is so good. That is so true. I agree.
It's not about just shouting all over,
Yeah.
but it's about burning from within.
So the litmus test then really is, am I saying it? Am I believing it? Am I living it? Is this everything? This is amazing and powerful. And we'll talk a little bit more about spirituality and how that all ties in right after this quick message. Have you ever wondered what the actual amount of your true earning potential is in this market? To find out what your talent is worth, take our quiz at whatsyourtalentworth.com. You will find out your actual earning potential amount by using our proprietary profit formula. Enjoy the quiz, and again, the URL is whatsyourtalentworth.com. So, like, we talked a lot about vision, and the way I'm hearing this is that I need a resonance. And a resonance that is, it's almost like the vision, how you describe it, is something that's awakening inside of me and that then burns so brightly that everybody can see, oh my gosh, that's it, that's her, right?
You're becoming the source of inspiration yourself. Vision comes from within you and it grows with inspiration. But it's a great thing because vision inspires you in return and it inspires others. It goes virally. It's not about being motivated, but it's about inspiring others. That's how to tell you, you are hitting 2 strings, 2 nerves. Conscious mind, because what is practical for people, and subconscious mind, how it is emotionally connected people passions together, and that is very important. Therefore, it's not just spirituality in terms of a procedure, right? We must make 3 bows and the miracle would happen. No, it's about really being connected to that great passion. We're connecting minds and hearts together to achieve something great.
So now the question is, so here's the practical, and I'm originally from Germany, so I have a lot of that, that part in it. And so now what would you say to somebody that says, that's all nice and good, I have to pay my bills. So there have to be actions, I have to follow the advice that People tell me things are done in a particular way. That's all nice and good. I'm super passionate about it. My vision is clear. I'm going to be the world leader in everything X, but there has to be a tangible, executable strategy to achieve that. Is there a disconnect, or does the vision at that level and the vibration you talk about change the action?
Vision, first of all, vision is huge. It makes you focus on it because it's huge and strong. You could lose your focus on something small and non-relevant, but if it's huge, it's in front of you, you can't lose it's off your sight. But it's a process, very practical, pragmatic process. It's called caviar. Forgive my fishing industry experience, but it's still delicious. C stands for clarity of creation, because vision comes when your conscious awareness of a problem that you want to solve for the benefit of others reaches its peak. Then your vision comes. And it's about ability, because you must be stronger to lead huge vision, and you must grow within it. Through my experience, real life experience, and I reflected it in my book, The Fisherman's Path to Leadership, I have learned to be the storm myself, stronger than forthcoming challenges. And we're living in the times when we will face more and more challenges every day. Therefore, I must be strong, not physically, but psychologically, emotionally. I must be strong, stronger than forthcoming challenges. V, it's about viability. How pragmatic, how functional, how investable is your vision? Because if it's really strong, you will get support and investors and resources very easy. It's about means influence, how you're communicating to get the people on board, how to make them the co-owners of your vision. It's not about having a huge social media. It's about people believing in what you do. And it's about acting. Acting, it's nothing about consensus. Oh, I have this, but I will try to do this. No, you can't please many gods. You must serve one vision. You can't serve many. You have one. And of course, it's about revitalizing, because you grow with your vision, you see more opportunities, and you reshaping your vision, making it stronger, 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 and more productive. So it's a process, but all begins with your mindset. If you're looking into the past, it's nothing interesting there. It's already gone. You're creating something that never been done before, and therefore your mindset should be attuned into the future, and therefore it must be positive and really focused on solving serious problems. And that's quite important. And it immediately pays your bills because it's very pragmatic. I would put it in a simple way. Vision allows 25, 30 times higher monetary value rather than just a great product.
That's amazing.
And it's very simple. Think of Tesla. They did not invent an electrical car. It was invented like 150 years ago. But they created a vision for the market of e-mobility.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in control of it, or at least in.
And to a large extent, yeah. Because I mean, if Elon Musk has one thing, it's vision. I mean, his vision is so big.
Yeah, therefore, it's immediately pragmatic. Even initially, not many people believed in it. Miracle happened.
Yeah, and then Jeff Bezos is another guy, who wanted to.
Well, Amazon is in control of 40% of retail, of a global retail market.
It's ridiculous. And the guy went and shipped the books himself in the beginning. He went to the post office to do that. Yes.
Exactly. And therefore, when you have a vision, it pays. It pays immediately. I never saw any visionary in a bad situation. They're all well off.
So, can we talk about maybe the spiritual practice aspect of it? So, let's say I read the book, I work with you, now I got the vision, but how do I keep that vibration, or how do I keep that alive every single day? What are you recommending? What do you do? What do you tell your clients? How do I keep in that mindset or in that vision every day?
One of the key traits for all visionaries is about having open system mindset. We're all surrounded by three things: mirrors, walls, and liars. And we're living in that little nasty space.
Pocket, yes.
Yeah, but if you believe that you're even small but important for that universe, you will see an abundance of opportunities. You will reveal the greatness of yourself. I have trained people from more than 40 countries, and we have a key principle. We are here to reveal the greatness of each other. All of us consist of all these molecules of the universe. The universe wouldn't kill you. We're killing ourselves. Therefore, if you're creating something important for that world, it will help you. And therefore, it's immediately you will be getting signals. Are you on the right track or are you on the wrong track? Are you feeding your ego or are you creating something important and huge?
Have you always
Look, we'll have ego.
go ahead.
We'll have ego. We're humans. It's okay. But it's the extent to which we control it is important.
How did you figure this out? Was there a moment in your life where you discovered this spiritual concept of visioning, of really that mindset, that clarity and the passion? Or was it something that gradually developed?
No, it came to me quite a long time ago that, well, I need to figure out it. I need to grasp it. My sounds great. But what was not very simple to create that algorithm, how to create it. Because all of the problem for majority of visionaries is they're good to creating a certain space, but they would have difficulty articulating this space to others. But you must create more visionaries around you to get it off the ground in a big way.
And
And
that's how you help your clients. You then help that to take this idea or to ignite the vision with the leader. And then tell me what happens next. And then it's almost like an infectious disease, is what I'm hearing you say. Yes, go ahead.
it is because, hey, over a few days, you all of a sudden you have grown like 50%, 70%. You have grown. You have you feel an incredible energy within you. You know, that positive energy, you could build whatever you want. You know, more or less, you're becoming like almighty, right? And you have that incredible power. The thing is, you must put it immediately into action. It's not waiting for a miracle to happen. You are acting on it because it pushes you from within. As I said, you're creating value for others. Therefore, it's nothing about ego. It's nothing about being greedy. You will be supported because by all people, by many people, and you will be supported spiritually. Believe me, it's very important. Let's put it that way. When we make a promise to ourselves, we must grow to make it happen. I'm not saying a promise, I will call you tomorrow. No. It's about that I will do something beyond myself. You must grow, and you must grow spiritually. And that would allow your mindset to be much greater.
How do I trust that? Because I think that is the challenge, at least that I see in a lot of the work that I do, is that people understand the principles. They've read the literature, they're listening to the podcast, they understand, law of attraction, manifestation. Many of them even now understand the vibrational aspect of this, but they still don't trust that if they let go of, I think Abraham Hicks says it the best. When she channels, she says, the vision is yours, the receiving is yours, the sourcing is not.
I
You know
believe
where I'm going with this? And I think people have it.
I strongly agree with this because you will feel, and I have this through this experience, like feeling all through my gut. It was given to me. It's not me. It's just like universe speaks or God speaks
Through
through me.
you,
Oh,
yes.
yeah,
Mhm.
I'm only a tool for him, and I must be good for this.
And that takes the ego out completely because then,
Absolutely.
because then you're channeling the purpose.
Yeah. And as soon as I accept this, my intuition as a best gyro compass, within for spirituality, becomes very active, and very precise. So I'm getting just like, look at this. Don't waste the time on that. Go there. And it's a tremendous moment, which is difficult to grasp, but very important to accept.
I think it's the biggest challenge, to be honest with you, because a lot of people, do the work, but then the implementation of the work, which is the complete surrender and the trust, is the challenge.
Beata, many people are full of fears. Some people are afraid to love. Some people are afraid of own success. But fear, very often, is a nasty gift from others. None of us have a fear of success. But we have a fear what other people would think of us, which is given to us. I don't know, by friends or
Yeah. Parents, yes.
parents, whatever. You know,
School, the educational system that's entirely built on this entire system of comparison and how good you are, take existing information and repeat and remember, and then you get good grades if you do everything exactly like how other people have always done it. And at the same time, innovation is driven by the opposite of that. And so we pop out of school already with this great crazy paradox in our pocket where we have to defy what we've been told while we want to continue to do what we've been told, because then if we gave that up, then we would have been wrong the entire time. And that itself is mind blowing. And now we're in this conundrum.
and the thing is, we are so caught or caged to have the same mindset through the life. You must think only that way. In today's world, the packet of milk, which has a shelf life of 12 months, has a longer shelf life than a mindset. As soon as you grow, you must change your mindset. You must start thinking differently because you're growing. That's the reason why we grow, why we're getting those spiritual signals. Aha, be better at this. You're good at that. Improve. And therefore you're changing your mindset. You start asking deeper questions. You're not asking those common, convenient questions. It's very simple.
I love that. So, for somebody now who has listened to this interview and says, I must know more about Oleg, tell us about the how we can reach you and, of course, your books and what you do.
Right. Simple. My website, olegkonovalov.com, or you could find me on LinkedIn, and I'm always respond to the messages. You could read my books, The Vision Code, or my latest book, The Fisherman's Path to Leadership. One book is more about how to do, and another book, The Fisherman's Path to Leadership, is about how to be. Bella, question to you. Spirituality, is it about how to do or is it about how to be?
To me, it's about how to be.
Exactly.
It's
And
about really getting into that. I think the hardest part for me has been honestly, like that remembering how to trust intuition and to recognize that this energy we talk about is already inside. That this is about a remembering. This isn't about that, it's not the sky opens, the hand of God reaches inside of you. It's you. It's in you. You just remember that you're part of this. And that I think people struggle with.
exactly. And I totally agree. As soon as you understand how to reveal yourself, how to be greater, you will have it. But as soon as you focus on the process, how to do it, you will be caught in that process forever. And I would try to put it in a very simple line. We are looking for spirituality, not because we love it, because we're looking for ourselves.
There you go. Oh, what a great way to stop and finish this interview. It's been amazing to have you on the show. Clearly, I could just keep talking to you forever about this topic, but I appreciate you very much. So make sure everybody check out the books and look up Oleg. I really appreciate you. I appreciate the work. And that is it for us today. Thank you for being here, Oleg.
Thank you very much. I'm honored. Thank you.
And until next time, and goodbye. So appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for listening to the entire episode. Please subscribe to the podcast, give us a 5-star review, a comment, and share this episode with one more person so that you can help us help more people. Thank you again. Until next time. Goodbye.